Gentlemen, it's been a while since I've had a chance to see you guys. Great to see Monster Truck here in Toronto.
Yeah.
And more importantly, great to hear new music is out, man. Congratulations on that.
Oh man, it took forever. We were waiting for. No, seriously, we did the record. We finished the record ages ago, but it's always red tape for everything, and so we're really happy to have it out too, and have people like get where we're coming from again, because it's like every couple of years we give you a snapshot of where our lives are at, and we'll try to do it sooner next time.
Okay, well, I want to know a little bit. The red tape, like, what was taking so long? You guys must have been chomping at the bit to get this thing out.
Yeah, like the whole way, basically. Like, we finished it, like you said, we finished it way ahead of time. Then we sat with it for way too long, so we started like second guessing things. And that has always proved pretty good for us. We've always like circled back and like improved the album usually in that case, but it also like shoots us in the foot a little bit in regards of like getting it out on time and like making sure that we can like stay on a good momentum. So again, you take the good with the bad. We're looking to try and get a faster turnaround, but we just keep doing this.
Hey, look, man, we're just happy you guys have the music out. Now, you guys recorded this work down in the States, right?
Yeah, we did it in Asheville, North Carolina, most of it, and we did a few songs in Toronto. But it was a big Southern experience. We had a really good time. Asheville's a beautiful city. It's like there's more beer there than people, so it's just like a sleepy hippie town in the middle of North Carolina.
Well, what were you just saying? Yeah.
Oh, they got a real problem there. Yeah, they honestly have more music venues and breweries in there. Like, I don't know how many people in that town, like 60,000 or
something like that. They got like 4 breweries and 60,000 people. It's insane.
God. Yeah. More than our city, like more than Hamilton. Hamilton has like 600,000 or 700,000 people, and we have like 2 venues. And they've got like 14 venues and like 1/10 of the people.
Right.
So it's a really creative, culturally diverse, and like really like fun place to be.
No, but what's creative though is your producers on this thing.
Oh yeah.
It was cool, man. That was like a situation where we had to get a song done in like a hurry, like on tour. We were on tour with Nickelback, and we needed to get a song turned around for CBC in like a week. And we had 1 day off in that week, and so we had to do it in London. We had to do it at this one studio, and he was like the one guy who was available.
And you're saying he is?
Dan Weller.
Of course.
Yeah, so he was available for this project. We brought him in, he did the song, and we just fell in love with the guy. We just thought he was a really, really talented guy. We thought it would be a great thing to try something different for this album, because we've used Eric Ratz for all of the albums. We brought Dan in to do the album, and he was just like full gusto, full like just dedication, and brought a lot of new stuff to the table that we probably wouldn't have had otherwise.
I love it, man. We should make mention. The name of the album is?
True Rockers. True Rockers.
And that really is the case with this thing, man. I heard a couple of the tracks, and man, you guys, it's like the guitars are just blazing away on this thing.
We're just trying to put out the best thing we could to kind of like sum up all of our stuff. Like basically saying, this is what we like, this is the rock we like to listen to. It was kind of like one of those things where it's like, let's throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. Mm-hmm. And that's how we kind of came up with the record. And like, it's a little bit heavier than some of our other stuff, but it's also a little lighter in other spots. So it's been an interesting process, and we're really happy with how we got to actually do something that was a little bit more outside the box for us than, straight up blues rock, or like we got to experiment with some metal stuff, some like pop stuff. It was a lot of fun, and really great end result.
So when I use the term evolution, and there's a reason why, of course, is this the evolution of the band?
Yeah, it's that song in particular, no, but the album itself, yes. We really, really, really went to go to a place that was further than we'd gone before. We really wanted to go as far as we could to see what the line was that we have for ourselves on what we're willing to do creatively. And so we did that in a little bit with the additional songs that we recorded, and it really kind of like has brought us back to center on like what we're about and like what we want to do moving forward. So we were able to do way more than we thought we would be comfortable with, and then we also went a little bit further than we thought we probably should go. And it was like the best learning experience that I think the band has ever had, as far as like learning the most amount of stuff in the shortest amount of time, in addition to the fact of being a band for 10 years and really like figuring out who we are and like where we came from and where we are now, and that those don't need to be as far apart as we maybe thought they needed to be. And it was just, it's confusing, man. Like being in a band for 10 years, and having it feel like 20 minutes is gonna mess your brain up. And like that's kind of where we're at right now, where it's like, you know, we never really expected to be where we're at, and we have been doing this for so long, and it doesn't feel like very long at all.
Wow. Well, I did mention the word evolution because that's a lead track. What is the song about?
Just about something coming. It's like the social fabric of the world right now is so fragile. I think something is going to happen, which everyone should, whether it be good or bad or whatever is going to happen.
Bad.
Something is.
It's bad.
Let's be
It's
positive
real bad.
here. It might not be bad, but
It's
like.
definitely going to be bad.
Okay, whatever. Just had a couple, but I will say something's going to happen. So it's just about being ready for a change, a social shift, like a real difference in just the way we think as human beings on this earth. And I think it's not far away. And I think that was the song was more focused towards being ready for to change your mind about a lot of things, become more open-minded, become smarter in certain areas and dumber in other areas. I mean, it's about changing now because the whole world is going, whether you want to be with it or not.
Yeah, well, there is one of the songs has one of the legendary rockers, Dee Snider, on this, man. What song is that, and how did you guys get him?
He's our number one fan. No, he was in Toronto doing a musical, and
remember that.
He found out about the band through being just around here, where you know we're a bit more popular than maybe where he lives in New York. And does he live in New York?
Vegas.
He lives in Vegas. So yeah, we're equally not big in Vegas and New York. So yeah, he got introduced to the band here in Toronto, became a huge fan. We had a lot of like really fun interaction with him on Twitter as far as him like pumping the band and everything like that. And then we got to Marv got to spend some time with him. We get to kind of see him at some European festivals that we were with. Yeah, and then he just like we had this part in the song that would be perfect for him. We asked him to do it, and he hopped on.
No, I've met him a couple of times. Very down to earth guy. What's it like working with him?
Oh, we didn't barely even saw him. Me and him kind of wrote back and forth what we wanted him to do, and I sent it to him, and he did it on his own in the studio. Like, we wanted to bring him in, but I mean, the whole thing is like now you don't have to do anything like that. Like he could record it, and then we can, and it wouldn't even matter. And like that guy doesn't have time to be flying around for us, not for us.
But he made time to do something for you guys.
True, and he's a good friend, and we were super grateful that he decided to do it. And he just texted me the other day and said, you know, the record's awesome, and I'm really proud of you guys. And I was like, it's a nice feeling to have people that are that legendary be so gracious to us.
Well, you guys are leading into that legendary status very soon. I know it's coming, but be part of that legendary status, you guys got a tour. You guys are a touring band. What's happening for the rest of 2018 and leading into 2019?
We are doing an amazing tour with Blackstone Cherry in Europe. It starts in Belgium, ends in the UK, and hits just about everything in between. Yeah, we're hitting a lot of clubs in Europe. We're hitting a bunch of arenas in the UK. It's a lot of places that we've been to before, and it's a lot of like scenarios that we've been to before, so we feel like it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's no big deal, but in the back of your mind we feel confident and like really good about going into it because it's stuff that we've been doing for the last 3 or 4 years. So we're excited about the tour, and we're excited about hanging out with those bands because they're, you know, they're great bands for us to be touring with. They're really like in the same vein and like friends of ours that we've kind of like crossed paths with over the years, and it'll be a great time.
We're looking forward to that, man. Social media, where do we go to follow you so we know where you are around the world and hopefully coming back to Toronto?
Our Instagram is I Love Monster Truck, and if you go to ilovemonstertruck.com,
Everything. Yeah.
it's all there, baby.
Fantastic. Gentlemen, congratulations on the new album. Congratulations on the tour. Just congratulations, man, on bringing true rock back into the world of music, but doing it as Canadians, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.